Oh, hello.
Hey, I'm counting. Prices are a bit lower today. Take a look if you have the chance. What are you looking for? What do you got? How many are you selling? You're handing that? Sure, it's a deal. How many are you selling? Alright, I'll take that. All done here? Come back soon.
Welcome. Creating equipment. What would you like? You seem different somehow. It's like you're all grown up now. I guess that just goes to show you've been carrying a heavy burden all this time. You're a good kid. So, what will it be? So, what will it be? Officer Kurosawa and I go way back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on. You're sure about this, right? Here you go. Thanks for waiting. What would you like? Is that all you need? Hope to see you soon. Welcome. Come on, creating equipment. Which one? So, what will it be? So, what will it be? So, what will it be? It's been much more pleasant around here recently, and on Port Island in particular. Well, I guess that just shows how much time has passed. You gotta tell now. I never felt like I never felt like everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go, will you? You gotta tell now. I never felt like I never felt like baby, stay with me. You gotta tell now. Even after turning my hobby into a career, I still find myself buried in research. Guess I can't kick the habit. I never felt like baby, stay with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like I You seem different somehow. It's like you're all grown up now. I guess that just goes to show you've been carrying a heavy burden all this time. You're a good kid.
I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go, will you?
baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me.
There are other people who can use personas, right? Try to get along with them. You can overcome most hurdles in life with your friends.
I never felt like baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like I never felt like
You seem different somehow. It's like you're all grown up now. I guess that just goes to show you've been carrying a heavy burden all this time.
you gotta tell
You're a good kid.
I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like
Officer Kurosawa and I go way back. He and my neighbors usually keep me in the loop about everything going on.
baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me.
Everything I craft is sure to be useful against the shadows. Give them a go, will you?
I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like
The more I study, the more I realize there's so much I don't know. But don't you worry. I'll make sure your equipment is done right.
still with me. You gotta tell now. I never felt like I never felt like baby, still with me. You gotta tell now.
You seem different somehow. It's like you're all grown up now.
I never felt
I guess that just goes to show you've been carrying a heavy burden all this time. You're a good kid.
baby, still with me. You You gotta tell now. I never felt like. I never felt like. Baby, stay with me.
It's been much more pleasant around here recently, and on Port Island in particular. Well, I guess that just shows how much time has passed.
I never felt like.
Is that all you need? Hope to see you soon.
You made it. What'd you bring? How many are you selling?
I never felt like. Baby, stay with me. You gotta tell now.
You're handing that over? Sure, it's a deal. You finna come back soon.
Listen. Oops, sorry.
Oh, welcome back.
Go. Yes. All right. I think it's finally time for me to pay you back for everything.
I see you two are together again today.
Kurosawa-san, I don't usually see you around here. Is there something wrong?
No, I'm just helping patrol the area. You might have noticed already, but the city's been feeling a little different lately. We can't be sure what'll happen. Make sure not to stay out too late.
Thanks. You be careful too.
I will. At any rate, this is perfect timing. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Recently, your friend here has been bothering me about my work. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm hoping you might have an idea. Oh, you thinking of becoming a police officer?
No. Well, I haven't really thought that far yet. I just figured I should get to know you better, Kurosawa-san, since you've done so much for me.
I've had my eye on this guy for a long time, but I have to say, he's changed a lot this past year. Is this your doing? If it is, then I hope you'll keep looking after him. He has a tendency to get himself into trouble when you're not watching. Oh, and just to illustrate what I mean, at the end of last year we had an incident where a large number of gang members were found knocked out at Naganaki Shrine. It seemed to be the result of a fight, but no matter who we asked, they all claimed it was their own fault. The attacker is still unknown. We thought it might have been a clash with another gang in the area, but some of our sources suggest there were only 2 culprits. The most surprising part is no one found at the scene had any actual injuries. It's kind of unbelievable considering their sheer numbers. Whoever did it must have been pretty skilled. But in the end, the victims were just a group of infamous punks. They probably pushed their luck one too many times and got what was coming to them. It's very likely the other side acted in self-defense. And with no injuries, we probably don't need to pursue this case any further. I have no idea why the 2 of you would look so relieved to hear this. I may be an officer of the law, but I'm a human being first. If there are those with integrity who know how to use the power they're given, then I'm not above helping that cause.
I think I'm starting to see the path I need to take. Thank you, Kurosawa-san.
I haven't done anything to deserve thanks. I was just musing to myself. Things may have turned out fine this time, but you'd better avoid pulling a stunt like that again. Nowadays, it's becoming more common for goons like them to carry guns. Maybe it's inevitable given how connected the world is, but things just seem more dangerous lately.
Yeah, guns are pretty common in other parts of the world. Not to mention all the tough fighters abroad. Living abroad, though. Now that's a thought. I'll have a lot of freedom once I graduate. It might be fun to see how far my fist can take me.
There he goes again. Jokes aside, you certainly get a lot of opportunities when you're young. I do miss that sometimes. Maybe the 3 of us can get together for a drink someday. Well, I'll be on my way.
Someday, huh? You know, I've had to do a lot of thinking about the future lately, what with entrance exams and all. No matter what path I take, I intend to keep on fighting. But I'm sure there are some things out there I won't be able to do alone. That's why someday, I want to become a leader just like you. Well, I'm getting ahead of myself. We've got a job to do before that. I'm gonna protect you and all my friends. Brother she'd be proud of. That reminds me, I should give these to you before I forget. Go ahead and use those if you want. I'll teach you how to wrap them later. No particular reason, but if you have those on, they'll stabilize your grip on your weapon during battles. Just take them for now. They're what let me use my fists to their full potential. In a way, you do the same thing for me. All right? How about we end the night on a high note with some good eating? Anything goes today, so don't be shy. I'll be taking care of the check. For tonight, at least. You and I will be going strong for years to come. You'll get your turn eventually. All right, let's go.
Koromaru, you are so warm.
Don't get sick, okay, Koromaru? Lots of people haven't been looking so good lately.
They say if you smile when you gargle, you won't get infected. And if your feet get too cold, you'll catch depression. So bundle up when you sleep.
Okay, see you guys later!
Quite exciting over here. Well, it's been different around town lately, don't you think? So many people with dead looks in their eyes. Not to mention the wild stories going around. I couldn't help but worry. Some snacks, all right?
Oh, there they are. Ooh, I'm beat. And it's been getting chillier, too. Ah, right. Do you know how to play shogi, young man? Ah, excellent, excellent. Then, would you humor this old man with a game? Well then, shall we begin? I don't have anyone to play with these days. This is going to be fun. Hey, hold it! Mora-chan, it's too early for that hint.
What's going on over here?
Oh, pardon us. We are right in front of the entrance, aren't we? Well, Koromaru, looks like the next batch of students will look after you too. Life may be filled with goodbyes, but well, they never get any easier. What?
That was a good move.
So what? You're just getting started. That was a good match. I'll have to stop by again. Until next time, you two. And to that lovely lady over there, adieu.
Moving out of the dorms.
That would be some point after we finish our fight. It's hard to even imagine right now, but it's something we'll have to face in the future. After all, we're fighting so we can even have a future. Don't you worry, Koromaru. Everyone will love you.
Oh no! My shogi pieces.
Is that the old man from earlier?
I see you're back. Hey there.
Yes. Let's see.
I see.
Hello.
Excuse me. Yes. notes on the leaves here. I think I've seen something like this in a book at the library. It might be a common disease in vegetables and flowers. What do we do? What if the plants die? Oh, right. If we take care of it now, it might not be a problem. From what I can tell, it doesn't look too serious yet. What did the book say? We just need to cut off the white parts, and... That's right! Vinegar! It said to put some diluted vinegar on the affected areas. I'll go get some from downstairs. I think that's about everything we can do. We picked up the fallen leaves, and the air circulation is good now, too. Everything should be fine now. All that's left is to trust they can recover. Thank you for today. I wouldn't have been able to save the plans if you hadn't been here. I'm still a little worried, but please let me help out again sometime.
You're finally here. We've been waiting for you. I wanted to tell you the good news as soon as possible. It's about a customer who came by earlier. Who do you think it was? Here's a hint. Signature. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought that hint might have been too vague. But yes, it was one of the organizers of the campaign to save the persimmon tree. He said, let's protect the tree together. He's already gathered a number of signatures from students who are in our son's class.
Everyone's banding together to honor the memory of our son. He really was loved by many.
Of course. He was our proud son.
I'm sure he's just as happy as we are.
All right, let's go to GeckoCon right now. I have to tell my son the good news. That's my boy! Music to my ears. I've never been so excited to go for a walk before. Let's race to the persimmon tree. I won't lose, not even to a youngster like you. All right, dear, we'll be back. Thanks for watching the store.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
about that.
By the way...
Well,
Hey. I see.
Hey, so, about last time, let's go to Hagakure! My younger brother and I were twins, but not the kind that looked the same. He was the better-looking one. Everyone called me the uglier Suimitsu. They always compared me to him, and I could never beat him in anything. There was a time when I used to hit him for no reason. But even then, he still treated me like a brother. Then in middle school, we bought steamed buns. And then he died. Food poisoning. They said the meat was undercooked. Just his bun, though. Not mine, but I couldn't even cry. I actually felt relieved. I thought maybe they'll all finally stop laughing at me. Thanks, but I know already. I was a terrible brother. At first, I tried to be more like him. I went to cram schools and did martial arts and everything. But I could never be as good, and eventually, I started to feel like people were laughing at me. The only time I feel safe is when I'm eating. All that matters is what's in front of me, and everything else melts away. See? That's what the Gourmet King really is. I only eat to run away from my problems, but if I keep this up, I'll never be able to replace my brother. Will I? Be myself? Be myself! Is that really how it is? I hear you. You're right. I can never be like my brother. We're two different people. How did I miss something so obvious? I can be pretty dumb sometimes. Thank you. Really, thank you so much.
I am thou. Thou art I. The bond thou hast nurtured hath finally matured. The innermost power of the Moon Arcana hath been set free. We now bestow upon thee the ultimate form of the moon within thyself.
Oh, I know this is sudden, but I'm relieving you of your duties as the Gourmet King's Royal Guard. You're fired, because you're the new king. All hail Gourmet King the Second! The restaurants in the strip mall gave this to me because of how often I eat there. I feel like I've been fake all this time. But one day, I will become the true Gourmet King. I think I'll become a food critic. It'll be my job to eat. I'm gonna become a food master. Then when I die and go to the afterlife, I can face my brother. And then I can tell him I was the best at something for once in my life. So until I reclaim my crown, you can hang on to it. I may have lost my title, but someday, I'll make my grand return as Gourmet King III. That's my promise to you. And to my little brother. Huh. I've been talking so much about my brother, but I'm okay. My memories didn't make me sad and hungry this time. Oh, wow. I never realized how good the ramen tastes here.
Welcome back. Excuse me?
Everyone, listen up. Listen. Exactly.
It has been a while since we attended class. The teachers and our classmates seem to be doing well. By the way, did you notice that Junpei-san was missing? I saw him head for the rooftop before afternoon classes started. Perhaps he decided to skip the first day of the semester?
Oh. Sorry, I don't really have a reason to be up here. I just sort of felt like it. Only to find Junpei here as well.
I guess I just felt the urge myself. Maybe we've been through so much together that our wavelengths are in sync.
That's just your imagination. If I'm on the same wavelength as Junpei, I'd better change the channel. Anyhow, it's so nice today, isn't it? The wind's a little chilly, but the fresh breeze feels great.
Looking from here, the view ain't that bad.
It's familiar scenery, but I guess that's why it's so calming. The end almost doesn't feel real.
People have been passing out and disappearing out of nowhere lately, huh?
They've been talking about a lot of shadow-related incidents on the news, too. Mitsuru-senpai said it's because there are too many shadow victims. The memory revision can't keep up.
I don't really get it. This is all 'cause of Nyx, huh? Feels like the world's hit rock bottom. There's even weird cults popping up. I guess this won't be one of those, oh, it was just a dream moments.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm not gonna try and act cool and say things like, I want to protect everyone, but I couldn't handle it if the time we spent together disappeared.
Yep. In fact, the tales of the amazing battles I survived should be handed down through every generation forever.
Look who's talking. Weren't you the one who was sulking and giving us a hard time?
Well, that was the passion of my youth. You know, I've matured since. You think so too, right, dude? Hell yeah! I'm gonna make the final ball a home run.
Don't spoil him. He's gonna let it go to his head again. I'm not one to talk, though. I got stuck in my own head and acted out, too. I wonder if I've grown since then. I mean, it used to be just the three of us, right?
If you'd asked me back then, I never would have guessed it'd come to this.
We've all been through so much this year.
Well, yeah. But you gotta look on the bright side. Our friendship is way stronger now, isn't it?
Don't say that with such a straight face. You're embarrassing me. But I guess it hasn't been too bad. We've gotten this far together, so let's see it through to the end.
Yeah, let's send them packing. And those two guys from Strega haven't made a move, but you know they gotta be planning something. We gotta take care of them, too. Let's show them what C's2F's trio can do! Now that I got you guys, I feel way more pumped!
Oh! I just remembered, Junpei. You never gave me back that CD. In fact, you never return anything you borrow.
What? Oh, yeah. That. Do you have to bring it up now?
Excuse me. That's great. I find myself coming here a lot lately. Before, I couldn't understand the benefits of coming to these shrines, but lately that's changed. This is also where we met Koromaru-san last summer. He waited here until we found him, even though he knew his master had died. I can understand why now. What drives people isn't necessarily facts, but feelings. He knew for a fact that his master had died, but his feelings of wanting to be with him made him stay. I feel the same. I recognized the fact that I can't protect you, but I came back anyway. Subconsciously, I was acting based on my emotions, rather than logic. I was so confused at the time that I didn't notice it. But it's true. The parameters governing my behavior seem to have been updated during my time with you.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Eon Arcana.
Oh, I misspoke. I mentioned what drives people. But of course, Koromaru-san and myself aren't people. Sorry.